Now, I've already said that this course, affiliate.com, is not a course about website creation. However, that said, I do want to spend just the next few videos going through our WordPress site and making some changes to it and really making it pop and making it look a lot nicer. So let's start that right now. Now, once you've installed WordPress and you've seen how easy that was, you can change everything, and I mean everything, about how your site looks, and you control everything by logging into your admin panel. Now, this is how you access your admin panel at your site. You type in www.yourdomainname.com/wp-admin. That's how we access your WordPress dashboard or your WordPress admin panel. Let's go and do that right now, and you'll see exactly what I mean. So I'm here at Google, and let's type in www.howtodrawlikeapro.com, but now we want to log into our WordPress admin area, and we then type /wp-admin. Okay, howtodrawlikeapro.com/wp-admin. Hit enter on your keyboard, and then you'll be asked for your username and your password that we created when we downloaded WordPress. Now this, let me remind you, this is different to your hosting username and password, okay? So I know it can get a little bit confusing. That's why it's always good to write everything down, or at least print it off. This is your username and your password for WordPress that we installed in the last video. And my username was admin, and my password was 12345. What a difficult site this will be to hack. So let's now log into our WordPress admin area. Just click on log in here. And here we are inside our dashboard. This is kind of like the control panel, if you like, for WordPress. Now, I mentioned in an earlier video there are quite a few little things to familiarize yourself with. I'm going to go through a few of them. I'm losing the power to talk. Through a few of them right now. The first thing I want to draw your attention to is over here on the left-hand side, Appearance. So let's click on the Appearance link, and we'll be taken to this page here. We're looking at the current theme. Now, this is the default theme that we've already seen. In fact, let me just open up my site in another page so we can kind of look at this at the same time. How to draw like a pro. Okay, so here's the default theme that's online right now. Now, back in my admin area at WordPress, this is telling me, when I clicked on the Appearance tab, that this is the current theme. Great. But look, it also says here, available themes. You've only got one theme installed right now, and I have. It's the default theme. Live a little. I didn't know they said that. You can choose from over 1,000 free themes in the WordPress.org theme directory at any time. Just click on the Install Themes tab above. So let's do that. Let's go to Install Themes, and I'm actually going to look for a theme. Now, here's a link here that says Find Themes. Let's click on that. We will now be presented with lots of choices of themes we can use, and there are loads, and they all look different. So let's choose one, shall we, very quickly. How about this one here, for no particular reason, other than it's just caught my eye. I've just clicked on Preview here. Let's have a little look at this theme and see how it looks. Okay, look, doesn't look bad, does it? Not bad at all. So let's imagine we like this theme. So let's just close it, and actually let's now install it. Look, there's a link here that says Install. So I'm going to click on Install. Just take a couple of seconds to install, and it does it all for you, which is great. Okay, it's now asking me to actually, do I definitely want to install? So yes, I'm going to click on Install now, and all the files are being unpacked, it's called. In fact, WordPress is now telling us, it's saying it's installing the theme, it's been successfully installed. Now, what you have to do is you have to activate a theme once you have installed it. So let's click on Activate. Now what we're looking at in our Themes section are two themes that I have. I have the default theme here, which is actually called 2010, but I now have this current theme. This is the one we just downloaded. And now if I go to the web and go to How to Draw Like a Pro, if I now refresh my screen, we should now see the new theme. So let me do that right now, and look at this. Boom. Isn't that clever? So how long did that take to have a total new look. Now this is the advantage over a web editor. With a web editor you'd have to create a new page. Both have got pros and cons, but I'm sure you're beginning to quickly see how easy it is actually to create a new look to your site. So if you get bored of something, all you need to do is download a new theme and then activate that theme, and then your WordPress site will have that new look. So let's quickly go back to my dashboard. What I'd like to do now is explain what a page is and what a post is. So let's just go back to my site now for a second. So we're looking at a page here, one page, and it's the main page, howtodrawlikeapro.com. And here, this text here that says, welcome to WordPress, this is your first post, edit it, delete it, then start blogging. This is a post. You can write as many posts as you like on a page, and you can create as many pages as you like. Now, you and I, we're only really going to create 2 pages. The main page, which will be our landing page, and then later, a thank you page that people will be sent to after they opt in, but I'll be coming on to creating the thank you page later. But for now, let's just put a little bit of content here on this page. So let's go back to our dashboard, and all we have to do now is look at posts. Here's posts on the left hand side. Click on posts, and it's now telling us all the posts that we have at our site. We only have one. And by default it's called Hello World. That's kind of the welcome message. So if I click on edit here, now let's type something in here. So by default here's the text that we just saw at my site. In fact, let's just remind ourselves. So here's my site on the web. Welcome to WordPress, this is your first post. Now back in my admin panel, here is that same text. Let's now change that. Let's say hello, this is Chris Farrell. Oh, look at my spelling. Terrible. In fact, let me just pause the video while I type something. Okay, I've just written, hello, this is Chris Farrell, and you are watching affiliate.com, and just like a word processor, you can change the color and the font and the size, and you can center align it, and you can make something a link if you wanted to. So I've just bolded this. Let's add a little image. Here is the icon for an image, so let me click on image, and this will now allow me to navigate through my computer at home to find an image. So let's do this very quickly. Let's click on select files. Let's choose an image for one of my ebooks that I wrote. Here we go, this will do. I'm just going to click on one of these. It's just adding it. There we go. Perfect. Now it's asking me whereabouts do I want the image to appear on this page. I can choose exactly to the left, to the center, to the right. Let me put it to the left. Let me insert it into the post, and look, back in WordPress, look, there's an image. Very, very quick, wasn't it? Now remember me saying with WordPress you do not need to FTP all the changes. Instead, over here on the right hand side you have a little area that says publish. This is the equivalent of FTP. You can either preview your changes, or if you're happy with what you're doing, you can simply click update. So let's imagine I'm happy with how it's looking so far. Let's click update. Only takes a couple of seconds. That's it. We've now made changes to the main site. So let's go back to my site, How to Draw Like a Pro, and now let me refresh this page, and you should now see some changes. Look at that. For some reason I must have put it in a border. I probably didn't notice that as I was inserting the image. But that's okay. You see the point. You see how relatively easy it is actually to add content and start really creating a professional looking site. And we've done all this in what? 8 minutes? 9 minutes or so? Well, look how fast you're progressing. This is fantastic. So what do I do now? Well, quite simply, have a play around with your WordPress admin area. Add a new theme or 2 or 3 to your site. Go to Google, search for best free WordPress themes. Download one to your computer. It will be downloaded as a zipped file. Then install that to your WordPress theme, just as you saw me do a moment ago. Also, I suggest adding some text to your post, and add an image as well. It's like anything, you can't break it, and the only way you're really going to get confident and comfortable is actually playing around. So just have some fun, grab a coffee, just have a play around with adding things here, and then pressing publish and seeing where they appear actually on your site once it's actually been uploaded. And then I will see you in the next video.